One thing I'll say is this: once upon a time, this was Cirque's best map. I mean, this is where he made his name. This is where he's done some of his most impressive stuff, and I think he's happy to be playing into this map right now for sure.
Well, device is dead. That's the start you'd hope for. A little bit of a fallback from Rez as that solo A player, even despite losing device up top. We've got Hampus now moving back down towards B. Obo's the next point of contact. LNZ inside of water. Oh, that's a flying search. Plucked from the sky as bomb is now planted. So it looks like evil geniuses are going to take away a pistol unless Rez has something to say. But Breeze drops him and EG find that victory. Opening kill up by Fountain. Immediate misdirection down towards the B site. And that monster push works perfectly.
Complete with friends, casual opponents, or YouTubers. The winner gets everything.
What the? You shot me!
All or nothing. Case battles are already on Skin Club.
In the hands of Plopsky here, currently still stationed by short. And Hampus was bolstering the barrels, but instead he moves back just for the trade frag of Obo to come through. That AK, the only one here in the round, looking to tear apart what's left of the B site. Hampus moves back around as Rez in from heaven with the Deagle headshot, but this primes Hampus to creep. Obo catching his feet, knows the CT's locked into this, and now it falls to device. An excellent attempt from the ninjas, but that's all it is, an attempt.
And now NiP will need to rotate, you know, one over towards B.
Oh, Rez has this perfect.
This is supposed to be just a bad fake towards A.
They know exactly what's going on here. We'll see Hampus move back down towards the B site. Forward position from Plopsky is good. The only bit of success for EG is out from Monster. We've got low health for the two remaining players. Hampus on the bomb site's going to push them away. They don't really have time to make this happen, so a save would be fantastic. And yet it still comes at additional costs. Breeze, just dip, get out, and try to survive.
The proactivity from Rez, I think it kind of marks a new era for NiP where I feel like they can be really static sometimes.
Breeze inexcusably has to win this fight. He's got a huge health advantage, and he bags what he needs to. Now Obo's going to be the front runner. Could play around this smoke grenade. There are wedges and gaps kind of around it. I like this deep position, but the bomb, it still needs to get on site, and it's going to have just like 5 seconds to spare. So they get in that bomb plant. Mihu could very well draw attention towards Truck, which I think primes Obo perfectly. But if Obo peeks preemptively, then he is done for. Plopsky currently holding him as Hampus waits out that bank smoke. He's now got the reinforcements just behind him. Another smoke and a flash for the NiP, but 2 players down, 3 players down. A solid post plant. Yep. They got their teeth sunk deep with those smoke grenades, with that execute, with that lack of presence from NiP.
The 3 people, they're on site, like all kerneled up. They still have odds here holding, but for the T side, this might be the better site to hit right now.
Yeah, listen, they're not working with many options, so we'll see what they can get done. Device dives back. There's the push from Breeze, getting the better of Rez, but still maintaining a strong hold on the A site. Cirque's going to try to abuse these smokes, just get that bomb in. A little injection of cash perhaps, but Breeze gives cover, peeks beyond bank, gets an additional kill. 8 seconds on the clock, and he doesn't stick the bomb plant, which catches Plopsky with a little bit of an advantageous timing. Comes around knowing LNZ was ready to go in for the clutch, ready to trade if needed.
Quietly, I'm not sure if they're going to come back into B.
Yeah,
maybe
like
looking for a short reaggression.
Look at that.
And they actually, they win it. They find that short reaggression.
We've got 2 CTs still here. Plopsky able to finish off Stanislaw, and everybody else from EG back to what they initially wanted, a little bit of monster presence. However, in water presence,
he got spotted.
Are 2 counter-terrorists. Obo's trying to lock in on it, but that's 2 frags back, thanks to Breeze and Mihu. Plopsky still inside of the water. He is the lowest HP player of the remaining 4. Utility near non-existent. Plopsky's also the kit carrier for the time being. Breeze back in and able to catch that headshot, but Hampus has snuck beyond the point of contact that EG may expect. And the timer not even halfway gone. If he flanks into both these Ts, nobody's watching for this until this moment. And still Hampus able to get himself one. It's a health advantage over Breeze, but time is of the essence, and Evil Geniuses rocking the boat back to the B site successfully for a 6th round win.
The rotation was really strong. I think they specifically went through stairs because of NiP, thinking that they might come for a late short push. They saw Rez in the corner on sandbags, and they had an advantageous duel coming up.
And you can see that bomb back on long, just like waiting for its chance to run away. Not to mention Breeze, as he has already walked into this B site to get them everything they need. Obo, oof, not the duel he wants to take on such low health. And Breeze is nowhere near to help. The only thing Breeze can offer Evil Geniuses is confirmation that the B site's wide open. And Stanislaw, well, that helps because now he can also come down from connector if needed. Doesn't look like they've fully committed to the B site yet. But Breeze has to be telling them this is our only real chance. And the M4 of Hampus from heaven. Low HP for the remaining 2 players of Evil Geniuses.
Obo has a full kit here.
52 health for EG combined. Single M4 on Hampus, and gun's not really retrievable for the other 2 Deagle players. Rez, nice headshot, but it falls onto Obo. 14 kills, and he can't finish all 3. Hampus with a hot trade, and Ninjas winning a round they definitely needed. Oh. I love how Mihu just stops walking for a second to accept his fate.
You gotta walk it off.
Yeah, Rez, 3 kills. Nice little spray down, Device in with a double. So Evil Geniuses given some control of bathrooms, but Ninjas on high alert.
And now, as a slightly different change of pace, a default with a focus on stairs. Obo, will he win this duel? No, Raz is too sharp. That's a fantastic double headshot from him. Looking for another kill. The trade cannot come. Mihu does tons of damage, but Obo got nothing.
Their utility now fading. Flash for the peak. Oh, it actually blinds his teammate. Or no, that comes from short. Plopsky's own flash then primes his peak. Okay, okay. Dealt with swiftly. And then that attack from the back off Device.
It was just a matter of timing.
Yes.
So both players.
Both flashes, both
had the
perfect.
idea to flash at the same time, so no one's playing anti-flash. And
EG sitting in the pressure cooker, but it's not code red just yet.
wow, this is complicated. They've still got the long presence, but they've actually rotated around, and Breeze is here in the stairs to kill Plopsky.
Ready for the peak. Now Stan just sells this A fake, maybe alleviates a bit of pressure off of the B site. Even him dying there, it's not the end of the world. LNZ is gonna have 3 Ts ahead of him, fully flashed. Mihu can't manage the kill, almost recovering his vision. Device can't stop the bomb plant, or can he? He sees both players. There's Hampus in from heaven with the clutch. 2 kills on the bomb site, and the Ninja's in position just fast enough.
Yeah, the Ninja's in position. Really well done there from NiP.
We've seen EG favor this towards A, and sure enough, bomb in tow here. He's got 2 players ahead of him. And Rez, wow, takes the headshot. Rez getting both. He's on 3 kills for the round. Can't get a 4th, and we are right into a 2v2.
No way Breeze hit that. Wow. What's the idea here from Hampus? He wants to get some information back. He's going to get caught on the peak. Breeze, perfect timing from him. 25 seconds. That's the golden number for EG. They move out onto the site. Rotation's very far away. LNZ, he's been quite committed over towards the B site. And EG have to check to see if they have gambled it on.
Yeah. Listen, this is the second to last round. The Ninjas, full economy, could just completely cover the bomb. He has options, but he doesn't have info. And EG decide to play 2 down mid. So sure enough, the underhand on top of the bomb could cause them to panic as he comes in for this. He's actually got himself a nice position for the defuse. There's no way he pulls that off.
Oh my god, and there's still another round left. LNZ, he doesn't get the second kill. Mihu gets away, but he sneaks that defuse in.
2-man army. Ninjas gonna get flashed up here towards Monster. Breeze, looked away from the second flash. Plopsky falling back, tagged slightly. Hampus up from water with the kill onto short. They're culling the T's into the bomb site. Breeze not able to find contact comfortably, and it falls to the 4v2. 10 seconds left here on the T side, and it's closed with a 3-round lead for the Ninjas. What was looking like the EG surprise pick finishes with 7 NiP round wins straight. And 4 other players here towards B. They go for the Molotov onto barrels. A little bit of a hold from Stan in heaven. Now Breeze comes up looking for a gunfight. He could be aggressed from all directions. Mihu's in with a frag from Graffiti. And as the bomb is dropped temporarily, there is still a chance for the Ninjas to claw this back. They're being given a bit of space here. Seems like EG want to poise themselves for the retake. Look at the health between Stan and Mihu. 5 points to share. They've got the kit, so they can take their time. But Rez denies Obo a chance back in, and now everything shifts to the favor of the Ninjas. Rez gonna play that front runner. Cirque's position compromised, and Rez just can't be killed. Great cover as everybody left from the Ninjas comes in with one to close, double digits.
And even though it was such a strong start, we're already in critical territory here with NiP hitting double digits so early.
These 5 barrels. Bit of chip damage. Stan in with an MP9 frag. Hey, Obo even through the smoke. And he tries to fight along the side of it, but then we get Rez and Hampus right back in control of the situation. All that's left is Cirque with the scout.
Rez is just not scared of anybody right now. He's a great counter to the fact that EG have 2 pieces that are just going crazy. Now, what makes him great, and the experience that Cirque has on overpass on Siki side, is sometimes there's a problem with teams not setting up offers to make a certain amount of plays. Like the way that Device played was largely for himself in that first half, just taking his own liberties, peeking something, or falling back, and
any close caliber. Here we have it, the B hit. 2 players on site. Mihu tries to get aggressive, costs him. We've got Obo outside heaven. He's able to get himself 1. It's Breeze back by barrels, missing his shots versus Plopsky, and then Device from site with a kill, but Stan is on the flank in the 1 versus 3. And he gets the better of Hampus as bomb is now planted. Plopsky on the bomb site, Device doubling back. And as Stan encroaches closer, well, so does Device, looking to be the nail in the coffin here for the 19th round. He hits him, and down he goes. A flawless T-side thus far from the Ninjas in Pajamas.
EG with even a chance to bring this game back.
Stan MP9 up close. Good for 1. Playing on his own, basically. Obo's coming in from middle to try and trade this if needed. And it is needed. But Obo actually kills Device instead. Plopsky's cut off from connector, being tagged down. They could win this off of pistols. And a resurrection from what was a 6-2 start. Oh, but Rez still crisp and capable of coming back into the 20th round. Cirque on his own gets them both. They double up in the doorway, and it costs them.
I think he
EG,
baited them.
MP9 and pistols gets them a 7th, but is it even enough? There's no re-aggressions in bathrooms. There's no play into short B. There's no push through Monster. It's very stagnant from Evil Geniuses. It's evidence of timidness, but here comes Stan. 2 kills inside of bathrooms, looking for another, and he'll find it. A 3K off of Stanislaw. Mihu inside a short. One of the most proactive setups we've seen down on this B site. Nets them a man advantage, but very quickly, Ninjas transitioning through the Monster, almost catching one with his damn back turn. Mihu gets popped, Breeze back at the action. Plopsky still up, but this is all Breeze. He's got as many bullets as he does have kills. And then Cirque closes, shooting to Device, keeping 2 up, and keeping Evil Geniuses somewhat in this. Breeze goes big.
7-14 at one point, but Cirque is going to go check on long because they don't know about it, but the exec is coming already.
Yeah, and Breeze, he's inside of it. Standing in the Monster, he gets himself a 2nd. He lost a teammate over his shoulder. Plopsky's coming in with impact. And despite Stan's best efforts, it is Cirque. And his turn to clutch. Eats a grenade on his entry. It's going to have to be some combat opping. Oh, and he gets shut down as Plopsky with 3 kills, crucially coming in from Monster. And a rapid start to the T-half has led the Ninjas here. 4 map points on their opponent's pick. We've got Deagles inside the B site. That's a perfect flash. 2 kills out for EG. LNZ trying to trade, sees nothing. And the other 2 Ninjas, they boost over short. They've got their opening right back, but Stanislaw, he's not going down without a damn fight. 2 kills from him. A minute on the clock. And Hampus, well, he waits out this smoke. And Stan's got an angle over top of the bomb site already. Hampus, oh, he could have fallen to it unsuspecting. He gets the other kill, and he knows exactly where Stan was last at. But with 12 points of health, Stanislaw could keep his team in this. He himself has a 1/4 HP and only the 5-7 to clap back with. Hampus playing patient, just jiggling this peak. Stan backs up. Oh! And Hampus closes overpass.
Just like that in the 1v2, Cirque comes through the peak, another kill untraded. And it's almost poetic. That's the way that NiP take it. They get over the line with a 9-6 half.
So
It's just the EG thing, man. They have so many good things they do in a map, and then they don't win. It's like, oh, but why did they fall apart so badly? Redemption time for EG, if possible. Obo gets one, Mihu gets another.
come on.
And honestly, Mihu had a bit of a suspect map last map around. Some mistakes from him. A couple of kills here will make a case for himself on the pistol.
And a man advantage.
Yeah.
Good damage versus Plopsky, but he's still going to take a player with him. We got Plopsky on for a 4K because I somehow blinked and he got a second kill in there.
Yeah. They're going to be prepared for most situations here. They've got one player a car.
But this is reminiscent of when we saw him flash out of connector. At least he did like the fastest play possible. He wasted no time. Ran at long, finished Plopsky, and now he's coming for a piece of res, but it's Stan Gush instead. Ooh, it's labored, and it ain't too pretty for EG.
All the Plopsky here.
Let's see these Plopsky kills.
Yes. First phasing the smoke, the Xbox smoke versus Obo. I think Obo saw it coming.
These are the ones.
But still, there were two players in there, and then...
Oh, he saw him.
Oh, I thought it was on Cat, and there was
He
just...
wasn't even looking.
Yeah, they had no idea. What will Dust 2 have to offer?
Damage versus Cirque. Device gonna tunnel vision in. Rez, nice couple of kills. MP9 sprays for some damage. Breeze looks to go big, but he's turned right back to the depths of which he came. Calmness, composure. Those are the ones I rank highly. And a bit of a killer instinct, man. Sometimes he goes for it. I like that. Hampus gonna go for it right here, right now, alongside LNZ. That clash on the corner of Long has the ninja's name written all upon it. You know, wipe those losses from your mind. And when you walk away with a win,
It could be the superior acronym.
Yeah.
Could be.
Could be. I'm just like, how many more are they gonna pull out of the hat in Sweden? How many little 3-letter acronym names?
Well, these, you know, the academy rosters are huge, obviously. Gambit, youngsters going into Gambit. You've got Navi Jr., you've got the young ninjas. And Stan will get pushed off his mark, and Plopsky actually gets his attention drawn away, and this is perfect. Breeze coming in from the back lines, body shot Eagles, looking for a third kill, can't find it. Trades go back and forth, but even though those 2 CT kills came out, the appropriate response here.
Really caught off because LNZ was still sitting outside of tunnels, so Breeze getting the better of a bit of timing. Now he's still gonna float within mid. This pushes Stan into a prime position. He saw a device, doesn't decide to go for the jump. Not going to play with desperation. Now up close, V Device gets the headshot, anticipates the cap peek. That's perfect from Stan, and he could even close with all 3. Stanislaw coming at it with one of the 2 saved guns and getting Evil Geniuses onto the scoreboard.
That was like the LNZ composure. Stan maybe too smart for his own good there.
Hampus not going to waste any time. Back to that long corner cross. The clash could work out well for the EG team this time. Cirque with a quick trade. Breeze, great grenade, and finalizes the frag v Hampus. Plopsky looking to get some sort of parting gift.
He needs some compensation if possible, actually. You know, not even a parting gift. Still out here at long.
Oh, Breeze is dead.
Oh, man. This is a freebie to pull it back a bit. 2 on 4. We'll mark that for a second because there's still odds here for NiP.
Res versus 2. Now, that Molotov was extinguished. That could cause a little bit of disbalance for ninjas. We've got strong utility as well for EG's retake. 2 kits on the play. Stan's already out long, but that clash towards Cat is looking good for ninjas. Cirque drawing the attention, magnetizing Plopsky away from the bomb, giving space for Stanislaw to get all the closer, and Cirque hits a crucial shot to come in with the clutch. A sketchy situation for EG, but Evil Geniuses did just survive with 3 players up. They kept 2 alive in their previous round wins, and Hampus catching Stanislaw as he tries to throw a grenade towards top mid. So I think this pace, man, coming out of the ninjas, kind of catching them off. EG right back at it. Obo with the double on the entrance of the B site. And the bomb has a smoke to cross. Mihu's going to be up close and personal, and Device therefore kind of staggers this. Look at this drop from Cat. Hampus is going to drop down into CT perhaps. And that is total control for NiP.
Oh, man. That's huge. Hampus in a great position.
Slaughtered. It's traded back by Breeze, sure enough, but a minute on the clock. 14 HP for Breeze. No smoke for Cross.
Yeah, but I mean, Device happily fighting the CT, you know? So much health.
Breeze just needs that headshot.
That's it. It's the only way.
Oh! Breeze just needs
Why'd
the
I count him out?
headshot.
I mean, it is Breeze at the end of the day.
Pops a tidbit early. Stan about to be challenged. Oh, he's got a bit of damage. 2 kills, despite being blind. And a commitment here from the Ninjas. 4 frags for Stanislaw, tapping away for the anti-eco ace. Just making mincemeat of those measly upgraded pistols.
Yeah, that's comfy. Of the situations on CT sides where EG have just given up too many free frags, untradeable for one reason or another.
Oh, they get aggressive this time. Oh, Cirque. Looks like he wants to be that difference maker. Because we had seen EG start to put some distance between them and their opening setups, which was Mihu peeking around, Breeze trying to trade. This time they go for that cat clash, and sure enough, Cirque picks up 2 crucial kills. And those were frags under pressure. Now the close utility audio cue for Plopsky gives him a chance at a double, but he only gets the single frag, and what's left of the Ninjas is going to come crawling up cat quite quickly. Breeze back with Op, dodging flashbangs as his teammates scurry through middle. He's holding wicker baskets, turning his attention flash after flash, and at least he gets back into cover for the inevitable retake. LNZ is not extended out on elbow, but instead holding that deep cap post plant. Device, crispy headshot. And then he just hides back behind box. I feel like this calls LNZ back into the action, and sure enough, he gets his next kill. It's all on Breeze. He's trying his damnedest with the off up close, but Device and LNZ in the 2v3 on A to net Ninjas their set.
That's a hype moment for both of them.
So now that they're back on, you know, they survived the overpass challenge, which was clearly a heavy preparation. Looking good here on D2, and Mihu wants more than one. Rez will quickly quell him, and it's Cirque with the M4 coming at bat. With a player back by car, Rez pushes through smoke and can't kill them all. He tries his damnedest, but only puts together a double, so 3 survivors for EG to try and stabilize. Oh,
Pimp CSGO?
yeah, that
Oh, Pimp CSGO.
little M4 play towards door, and Stan the man can only get himself a singular kill. Let's see if big boy Obo, playing off the Humvee, is ready for the double peek. Absolutely is.
And this isn't a position where, okay, you know, the 2-on-4 from earlier where it was like, all right, well, they have some odds of winning. This is much less likely. They're just in tunnels. They're just slightly up on cat. CTs are totally comfy. Long flank coming in. Should round out the half. Mihu not taking many risks, going all the way through spawn. Bullets coming in the back. Rez gets spotted. He's looking for his next opponent. But it doesn't look like he's going to have much of an opportunity here.
Just tapping away for the highlight reel, but EG put an end to that. So 4 in a row to start for NiP, and 2 to close for EG. That's what we just had here between EG and NiP on D2. And on to B, EG seek to entry. Nothing really holding them back, to be honest. I mean, we had... Who's in the window? I don't know. I've lost track of everything, but I see blue across the kill feed, and, well, that bodes well for the Ninjas. Nice flashbang comes in. LNZ kills Breeze, and Stanislaw is all that's left over.
Again, you almost get tired of having strong starts with how, you know, it doesn't even matter at the end of the day. I would rather win the
Ooh.
Oh,
Hold on.
Wait,
I'm going to stop you.
This is possible.
I'm going to stop you.
It's possible.
Because Stan? Stan almost had it.
You just touch a stove? My knee. This is a elimination match,
Yes, sir.
so it's about to get very serious.
Yep. So here we find ourselves 4 months later with an EG that seems to look better than ever, or at least in the last year. And yet they face elimination, and we're getting all the closer. Until now, a little bit of a turning point perhaps versus what was left over from the previous round. Remember, Ninja's plenty of money in the bank, and that's why maybe they play haphazardly. Plopsky ambitiously jumping through long doors.
Wonders?
Hampus in mid doors.
And a green box player in Stan.
Done.
Yeah. playing a few different positions here in this round. Great so far.
Great first gun round for EG.
Yeah, there's that. 8 to 10 now. Maybe no losses. That's also a benefit. Economy's never going to matter more than at the the beginning of the half when it comes to like how much you've got left over in future rounds, especially if you spend wisely. If you spend wisely, then it can have a huge effect. Who it favors is a big question. You know, Hampus is scouting the. Oh, what is going on here? Dude, now he just wants to leave.
Yeah. Get out. Evacuate.
This is.
There's a kill back from Breeze. Ah, dude, this fake to fake stands brain bulging, pulsing, veins out the sides. But Device hoping for some ice to cool off that play towards long. Doesn't happen. Dude, evil geniuses. How many back and forths that round?
That could have made.
If you include Obo walking out mid.
Device could have made that a little bit different, right? It would have been 3-on-4, but still. And then it was nice. I mean, the way they juggle the rotations, that was so weird from Hampus. He came in, he saw nothing, and then I think some information was given to him, like, yeah, they must be here or something like that. He just knows there's so many players here that he can call for his teammate to push. And yeah, I think, nice.
That's an Obo peak. With numbers out mid doors, that's exactly what's going to happen. Hampus trying to find an angle over the smoke. Doesn't see anybody cross. Cirque should have heard that tick of fire damage. We've got 2 CTs in sight. They're looking to anchor this down. Stan gets the trade frag, but Rez was a bit tougher to deal with. And we have a 3v3. Now, this could have been Obo at one point. Instead, it's Cirque.
Oh, man.
Tucked in the cubby on mid. Not the spot for an op, but this guy can do the combat opping. And look at this. Scopes in onto the face of Hampus. Device peels one off of the B site, and Stanislaw now finds himself in a crucial 1v2. Counter-terrorists with a flash. That last piece of utility. He challenges window, and Plopsky expects it. He pops him, and Ninjas tie at 12 rounds each.
Oh, they just stay right on their heels every step of the way, and you could feel it. You could sense that Cirque felt more and more like a liability in that spot more than a boon. If he was tucked into the site in that post-plant situation, they would have had an advantage, a clear one. But with the CTs having that pincer from the top of mid as well as Hampus getting some info, knowing what just happened over at mid.
We do have that clump of terrorists outside the B site with bomb. Oh, but Hampus gets Breeze. Wow. Seen him?
That must have, yeah.
Had to have, dude. There's no way that's random. Rez just gonna drop utility as he gets a kill over towards the B site, so there is no easy entry for EG, no matter where they try to go.
Jesus, they covered everything. This looked like a really promising round for EG, but then off the cover of the smoke, and now there's trades coming down in mid, but are they just consolation prizes? Mihu is getting drilled through this doorway. Both players low that are left over from EG. It's just down to Cirque. The odds are 0. They got so much control there and almost came through with this interesting play towards B. Breeze crossed long, and Hampus had the awareness to check on that smoke to see if it was a little bad. I don't know if he blocked it. I don't think he would have even stood out that far, so I'm not going to assume he did, but he did have enough to see feet.
Yep.
And you know Hampus likes feet.
Device wasted no time to take top mid control, so then that rotate that they were trying to use to get back up Cat just falls short. And the guillotine of elimination looms near. The fire goes out, and let's see if EG do too. Rez connects that first and the second, but it's not quite a kill. And over the smoke, Hampus drops the bomb into CT spawn. He comes back, the guillotine. 3 kills, cuts the head clean off, and that's gonna be NiP on 14 unless Mihu can claw back astronomically with this 1v4. And as I said, the bomb is in the lion's den. They are tucked safely, but that headshot's clean. He gets tagged up for 96, has 10 seconds to play, and he decides to dive back into safety. The Ninjas lock them down.
Huge plays from Hampus once again. And again, he's had such a great couple of weeks. 22 and 19 on this map, but the impact is palpable.
They've got the B defense kerneled in the bomb site. If they split B, oh, but it's been spotted. Rez just saw everything he needs to. They smoke off doors. That T-smoke back for CT. They're trying to hold these players at a distance, and Cirque does get the kill he needs. Inside of the B site, that's the biggest challenge. 20 seconds to spare, and despair for the T side as their utility fades. They double bomb back towards spawn, and maybe that's their exit route, but they're being nipped at from their heels. Rez gives chase, but the bomb gets around the corner. Cirque could pull a magical move in this 1v3. He's got the big green. He is on for the ace. And as two CTs prepare to peek, he crosses back to long, comes back and hits the collat, but cannot follow up. And Ninjas take 15.
Oh, the res, the composed one, the collateral. He could see it in his mind's eye, but he couldn't complete it.
Oh, the patience game. Who gets the better of it?
This is not something he wants to lurk in front of course, when that smoke comes up. He's at the disadvantage, falls back to his comfort spot in the pit, and ends up winning the duel. An extra headshot on Mihu.
Big one.
3 on 3, but not in the HP.
Device composed behind sight. Mihu and Obo both low. This could very well fall onto the shoulders of Stan. Mihu now dead. The Ops make it sing, and the first team eliminated from the Blast Spring Finals are the Evil Geniuses. A valiant attempt and an awesome challenge. I like that they came into Overpass and tried to take down the Ninjas in their comfort zone, but ultimately it does not pay off, and we have to say farewell.